How does competing in the American Cup compares to competing in other tournaments here in St. Louis or worldwide when it comes to the atmosphere and the intensity of the event?
First of all, I'd like to thank the St. Louis Chess Club for this opportunity. This is one of my first knockout tournaments, and it's a very, very strong one for that. And I'll be looking to have some fun games. My first round will be against Hikaru, who I've looked up to for a very long time. I've learned a lot from watching his streams for the last couple of years. And I hope to be in my top form and deliver on some very exciting games.
Yeah, so I mean, first, it's great to be back in St. Louis. I didn't play last year, so in my mind at least, I'm kind of like a defending champion since I did win the previous time in 2023. So really, it's good to be back. I'm looking forward to playing against a lot of strong players. You don't really know who you're going to play because it is a knockout. There's some unpredictability. Also, somewhat excited to play against Abhimanyu Mishra in the first round because he is someone who I've never played against, one of the rising stars of American chess, and it's always a bit of a challenge to compete against the upcoming generation. So really looking forward to it. And I think in terms of competitiveness, obviously you have 5 players here who I believe are in the top 15 in the world. You have Rising Junior and Mishra, and it's going to be exciting. And for me personally, I haven't played a lot of classical chess. I think the last one I played was Norway chess, if I'm not mistaken, nearly 1 year ago. So it's been quite a while, and we'll see where my level's at.
Yeah, it's very different. First of all, the format's very different than any other over-the-board tournaments. I mean, it's hard, but it's great too at the same time because at least I know all the players playing here except Mishra. It's kind of hard for me to understand how the younger generation plays because I don't have experience with them. But at least with Hikaru, Fabi, Levon, Linear, even Ray, I kind of know what to expect. So it's tough because you have some of the best players in the world. But at the same time, if you're in good form, it's a nice format. I like playing faster time controls as well.
I think the fact that the American Cup is a knockout makes it very difficult and also probably quite exciting to watch. Because you can have some weak moments because it's a double elimination. There's still a second chance in case you have a bad day, but it's very unforgiving as well. Last time I didn't feel like I did anything too terrible, but it came down to blitz twice. In 2 matches, it came down to basically 1 blitz game against Wesley and Levon, and just lost 1 blitz game, and the matches were over. So in that sense, it's very unforgiving. But the format is definitely exciting, and I do enjoy knockout in general. I think it's a nice change of pace from the standard. Most events we play are round robin, for example. Especially here at the Chess Club, if we're talking about the U.S. Championship or the Grand Chess Tour events, it's a lot of round robin. So the elimination events are fun. And difficult, but that's what you expect.
I say the American Cup is definitely at the top because it's a knockout format, and when it's one-on-one, it feels a little bit different than when it's a Swiss tournament or even a round robin when you play everybody. You prepare for one specific opponent, and it's multiple time control. So if it's classical 1-1, then you play a rapid 1-1, and then even blitz. So you have to tone all your skills for this event. It's very exciting, nerve-wracking, and just fun to play in general.
I would say it's pretty intense because every time you have a mix of formats, you go from classical to rapid and then blitz. It requires a lot of energy, so it's pretty intense. And I think the atmosphere it's quite nice actually because we know each other quite well and we know all the chess family, so to speak, in St. Louis. So it's, for me at least personally, it's always nice to play here. So I always feel like pretty relaxed, but at the same time, able to perform my best.
To me, most tournaments are similar, but I think I play most of my events hosted by the St. Louis Chess Club, so I guess that's probably why they feel similar to me, like American Cup and U.S. Championship. A lot of the same top people playing in the same building, so for me, it's quite similar. The intensity is pretty high, also with it being knockout and then also including faster time controls potentially and playoffs and stuff, Armageddon even. So yeah, it's maybe a little bit more nerve-wracking just because of those extra factors, but yeah, and it's also a tournament which I really would like to win one day, but it's extremely difficult.
It has a unique format, definitely. I mean, I think this whole fact that you may be knocked out, but not really, and you can make a comeback, I think it's very special and it's very interesting. The atmosphere, you know, there are 8 very strong players and everybody is fighting, everybody is keeping you know, their mood and their spirit high because there's always a chance to come back. So I like that. I like that atmosphere.